you Mr. Ferg Ferguson?
That's me.
Yeah, can you please sign here?
Sure.
Just sign right here that you've come here today. That, not like I'd have sound effects for that. Now, I need you to know a couple things. Do you know why you're here today?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Do you know why they called you to this particular facility?
No.
All right, let me explain this to you. You've been summoned by Hannibal Lecter. Have you heard of Dr. Lecter before?
Yes, I have. Do I have a choice in this matter?
I'm afraid not. If you try to leave, he will escape, and he will find you, and he will make you look very funny.
Well, maybe you could, isn't it your job to keep him in here?
Yeah. Doesn't always work. Let me put it this way to you, son. I am the 35th security guard this month.
Okay.
All right. If you go down here, what you're going to do is you're going to down this hallway here. I set up a chair for you to sit down and be comfy. Right in front of his cell. You got to stay away from the glass. Okay. Do not anger him. Stay in the chair provided.
Well, how do I know what he's going to get angry at?
You'll know.
Okay.
Don't look at him directly into the eyes.
Okay.
Do not mention the name Clarice. Do not mention about any lotion or any baskets.
Okay.
And for God's sakes, never say the word Morgan Freeman. And please don't drink coffee when I'm talking to you, son. You want a napkin for that?
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Just go ahead down there. Good luck.
Okay.
We'll see you later. I'm just going to shut.
Thanks so much.
Just going to shut this huge cage door and make sure you stay in there.
Okay.
Good luck, son. I'll be praying for you.
Great. Thanks so much. I wonder what he wants. I don't understand what this is. I hope I don't die. I don't want to die. I got stuff to do. I guess I don't see him in there. I guess I'll just sit here and wait.
Ferg.
Oh, hello, Dr. Lecter. How are you?
Perhaps you'd like me to turn on the lights here so you could see what I look like a little closer.
Sure, that would be great. Why are you wearing a faceplate, Dr. Lecter?
You think you should be worrying about little things like what I'm wearing on my face?
Well, no, but I'm just curious.
Let me ask this quid pro quo there, Ferg, if you would please. Why is it you came to see me today?
I was summoned here.
By whom?
I was told by you.
You were told by me and you came down to see me because you thought I was the one who summoned you here, but what if I wasn't?
Then I guess I'll go?
You would rather leave than stay here and see why you were called in for no apparent reason?
Well, if you're the one that summoned me and you don't know why I'm here, then I should probably leave.
All I'm hearing is babble your rube, your rube.
Well, I know that, but what's your point?
The reason I've called you here today is because I need you to make me top 5 breads that I need for my celebration of holidays yet to come, Ferg. Can you bake them for me?
I can certainly try to do that. I'm pretty good at bread.
I'm going to go down top 5 breads that I think you could bake for me there, Ferg. Something good for the holidays coming up. Do you like the holidays, Ferg?
I do. I enjoy the holidays very much.
Squid Pro Go camera, Ferg. I have no clue. Number 5. If you don't get this one right, Ferg, I'm going to poke you with the javelin in a place where the sun don't shine.
Alaska in the summertime?
Number 5.
You ever hear of Ann Pan bread, Ferg? It's very hard to smile with you when I'm wearing this faceplate.
That's true. I can hear you pretty well through the faceplate, though. It's got a good cutout there.
That's many, many years of practice.
Okay, good.
Ann Pan bread, Ferg. Ann Pan bread. Is it a sweet bun? Is it not?
Wait, say it again?
Ann Pan. Ann Pan.
Ant-Man?
Ann Pan. A-N-P-A-N.
That one I've never heard of. What kind of bread is it?
Oh, Ferg. It's from Japan.
Okay.
It's such a rube, Ferg.
No, well, I've made Japanese milk rolls before. Using the Tangju method.
All you need is red bean paste with white beans and some sesame and chestnuts and maybe some fava.
You like your fava beans.
Sure do. Like to say it, like to smell, like to eat it, Ferg.
Well, I might have to order those online because I don't think we have any fava beans around here.
How far are they away from you, Ferg?
They're pretty fava away.
Number 4.
I'm a lima bean man myself. Number 4, if you don't know how to make this bread, I will take your lower jaw and use it as a horseshoe in my backyard. Might even ask Sarah to play.
No, I don't think she'll play.
Have you ever heard of Shala?
Holla.
That's what I said, Ferg. Do you know how hard it is to say holla in this mask?
Okay.
But you know how to make that, so that'll keep you alive.
I do, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Number 3.
Number 3. If you don't make this for me, I'm going to take your thigh and your foot and use it as a kickstand for my Honda CB350 Cafe Racer motorcycle.
Okay.
Why the long face, Ferg? Do you know how to make a tortilla?
Sure. Yeah, I love making tortillas.
How do you make it?
I make the dough, I let it sit, and I roll it out in a circle and put it in a frying pan.
Very well, Ferg. I'll let you go for that one. You live a little longer.
Good.
Tell me something, Ferg. Quick pro domo, Joe. Do you ever hear the kittens cry at night, Ferg?
I did, actually. We had to stop leaving food out.
How did it make you feel when the cats cried at night, Ferg?
It made me angry because, I was awake.
Did you
but
take out
Sarah
your
was asleep.
anger on anyone, Ferg?
There's a trash can at work I like to kick.
Did it feel good to kick that trash can?
It certainly did. And it doesn't leave any marks because it's a plastic trash can. So
Number 2.
Number 2, Ferg. If you don't get this one right, I'll take your elbow and throw it like a boomerang at your collection of Atari games.
how do you know about those?
Don't worry, Ferg. I know more than you need to know. I need a faro.
A faro.
Farl. F-A-R-L.
F-A-R-L. That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure what that is.
It's made by spreading dough on a griddle or a skillet in a rough circular shape and then cutting it into 4 equal pieces.
Those kind of like naan?
It's non-happening because you don't know how to make it.
If I have a recipe and a method, I'm always willing to try, especially if my life depends on it.
I think you know it does.
Yeah.
I have one more, Ferg.
Okay.
If you don't get this right, I'll pick your nostrils until I find out what you're thinking. Excuse me, Ferg.
Okay. Those beans are you're pretty gassy.
It's the fava beans and the pinto beans.
Oh, you like the lima ones too.
Why do you think I need you to make me a tortilla, Ferg?
Number 1.
Number 1 is shortening bread. Do you know how to make shortening
sure.
bread?
Mama's little baby loves it too.
Shortening bread?
Yeah,
Mama's little baby loves shortening bread, doesn't he, Ferg?
he does.
Tell me about Mama's little baby.
Is it more like a biscuit?
Wrong, Ferg. It's fried batter made of cornmeal, flour, hot water, eggs, baking powder, milk, and shortening.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't realize that.
Come up to the glass, Ferg. I want to tell you something.
I was told not to come up to the glass. I'm sorry.
Then step away from the glass, Ferg.
I'm as far away from the glass as I can get.
There's one thing I have to tell you.
Okay, what's that?
You look great in brown.
Pre-recorded live at KMAX Studios, right here in New England in the Upper Eastern United States, in association with Delaware. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by.
Hello and welcome, Ferg Ferguson, and featuring Sal LaSalle
Sal LaSalle.
and Bob Sherman.
Hi, my name is Bob Sherman.
And Ferg's mistress,
Please sit back and please enjoy the show, and please stand by.
The show is about to begin.
Hello and welcome to episode 45 of Please Stand
45.
By.
Please.
Dan.
Bye.
This episode is titled Fava Beenz. This is a podcast about nothing and everything all at once. We're going to try to make it through this episode without cursing.
Oh, well, I'm out then.
Pre-recorded live in KMAX Studios in the heart of Connecticut in association with Delmarva.
Delmarva.
With me is the most beautiful man on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
Man has strived to become the Adonis that is a Ferg.
Hi. I'm beautiful. How are you? Are you beautiful, Kevin?
I'm not as beautiful as you are. Do you know why?
You are.
You've got hair.
Yeah, but Sean Connery doesn't have any hair, and he's beautiful.
Well, not anymore.
Bruce Willis doesn't have any hair.
And he used to smack women, and it was okay with him.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah. I would like to say one thing to everybody out there.
Yes, everybody.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Yeah.
Are you wearing green today?
No.
Me neither. Me neither.
Wait, let me check my, I can't check, oh, yes I can. Check my underwears. Nope, that's not green either.
I'm not
I
wearing
got little
any
green dots on it.
I tried Facebook Live tonight.
Did you?
I got quite a few people joining me. I haven't checked to see if anybody's coming afterwards. But
What did you do on Facebook Live, Kevin? Do tell.
I called it a test, and I wanted to see if it was possible to get people in there. And then I thought, well, what am I going to do with them when they're there? And I really wish I could get you on there with me. So at one point, I want it to be known that you and I are going to do somehow a Facebook Live thing where we'll take turn taking questions. And
How would we do that, though? I don't understand.
Because what I'm going to do is in Skype, let you view my screen, which will let you view the Facebook Live screen.
Oh.
And since you're viewing my screen, the screen that's going to show up on Facebook Live should be the both of us.
Okay.
I'm hoping. If
that sounds good.
Not, we'll just do this thing where I'll turn the camera at the monitor, and it'll be like 1,000 of us.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We'll figure it out. But next episode, we're recording in 2 weeks Friday, right?
Friday, I think so, yes.
March 31st, 2017, we will be doing Facebook Live, and I'll be sure to make it an event or something so everybody knows. And come in and ask us questions. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll answer any questions you have.
We will.
Personal or indignant.
Because we're worth talking to, right, Kevin?
Well, I think you're worth talking to, and I hope you find me the same.
Oh, so sweet.
Well, that's what I was.
Did you know that Jerry Lewis turned 91 yesterday?
Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday. Was his birthday, March 16th.
Happy birthday, Jerry!
Jerry, happy birthday to you. Jerry. 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 Jerry Lewis. And again, I can't let his birthday go by without playing that clip.
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay, yes.
Do you know what the clip is, by chance?
Yes, I do.
It's me talking to Jerry Lewis. Here you go.
What are you looking forward to for the age of 88? I want to get to 88. That's all you can do is hope for it. Yeah. I wake up in the morning, and when I open my eyes, I'm a hit. I don't have to do anything after that. Once the eyes open and I know I got another day, I'm happy as a clam.
That was April 2013 when my daughter Caitlin bought us tickets to go see him. Thank you very much. $79 a ticket.
Wow.
Yeah.
The one for, oh no, I guess it would have been $88 for Wonder Year. Well, never mind.
Well, he was 88 years old. What were you going for there?
Yeah, I don't know.
And that was just amazing. And thank you so much, Kate, for that. I'll never forget it.
Thanks, Kate.
The last thing in my how are yous department.
Yes.
Today I had the pleasure of getting a phone call from a woman named Lauren Demers. She was giving me a Hawaiian, Florida giveaway, and I'll tell you what that means. This is a strictly computerized voice because when I picked up the phone, I heard this. This is exactly what I heard. Oh, gosh, forgive me. I'm so sorry. I didn't have my headset on. Hello? And I rushed to grab my thing before it was too late. I grabbed my recorder, and I got in right before she connected me to another person who was also digital. I thought it was a real person. So enjoy this, Ferg. It's only 2 minutes.
Okay.
Here it is.
Can I ask you a few questions before I transfer you to a travel coordinator who will give you all the details on your amazing vacation?
Sure.
Okay, this is exciting. Well, let's start with an easy one. Are you over 18 years of age?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. Do you still average an annual household income of $40,000 or better?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And almost all resorts require a credit card. Do you have a major credit card or debit card to check into the resort?
I use travel checks.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you clearly. Most resorts require a credit card to check into the room. So do you have a major credit card or debit card to check in?
I really like popping pimples. Do you take that?
Like I was saying, most resorts require a credit card to check into the room. So do you have a major credit card or debit card to check in?
Another thing I do is pick my boogers. Do you take boogers?
Okay, good. Congratulations, you do qualify. Just a reminder, our resorts are including amazing food and lodging. And don't forget about your exciting cruise to the Bahamas. So pack your swimsuits and have fun.
Bahamas on boogers.
Transfer you over to your travel coordinator who can cover all the details of this amazing vacation.
It sounds good. I'll speak to a coordinator. That would be great.
Okay, great. I'm going to transfer you now. So
On
hold the line,
boogers.
please.
Thank you.
Hold on.
No.
Hello, this is Steven from the Orlando Welcome Center. How's it going today?
How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm so excited I got this trip on picking boogers.
That is exactly right. And we're going to tell you how we can claim up to that 75% off the next Florida vacation you're going to take.
Okay. And what do I do? Just pick my own boogers or give you some from a friend of mine?
Well, the reason you were qualified for the promotion, sir, is because you stayed at our partnered resorts in the past, and we are partnered with the Hilton, the Marriott, Sheraton, Ramada, and Best Western.
Great. How many boogers do I need to give you?
Well, sir, have you ever been to Florida before?
Not on boogers.
Oh, that's a shame. Let's get you down here. Have you ever been on a cruise before?
And not on boogers. I've taken my raft out a couple of times.
Oh.
On a lake.
What island did you go to, sir? Did you have a lot of fun?
I sure did. It was an island in the middle of the lake. It was called Booger Lake.
I'll tell you this. You're going to be staying for 3 days and 2 nights at the Grand Lucayan.
Good Lord, this is so cool because my boogers can get so much.
Sir, I can't hear what you're saying.
Boogers. B-O-O.
Clearer.
Jerk.
A little bit.
Boogers. B-O-O-G-E-R-S. All this is available off of boogers. Can't process that, can you, computer? Nah, you gotta screw yourselves, you bastard.
That's it.
Oh, it's so funny.
And do you know what the bad part about all that is? Is that could have been somebody sitting in their home just trying to fish for a credit card number.
Right.
That's it. You give them the credit card number because they're making such a big deal about getting your credit card number. So you give them your credit card number, you're screwed. They've taken out hundreds and thousands of dollars. Please, everybody, be careful. Don't answer the phone if Lauren Demers calls or... And that was the name that showed up on my caller ID, Lauren Demers.
Really?
Yeah. And it was local, too, an 860 number. I'm in 860 Connecticut. So, yeah, please be careful of those types of things. If you pick up the phone and automatically the person on the other line starts coughing, ask them what their favorite color is. Or ask, be like, hi, what's your favorite color? Or say, like, I'm broke, and they'll hang up instantly, I guess. I don't know. Scary. Fergie Poo, are you ready for something exciting to happen?
Hell yes.
Okay, here we go.
Ferg, it's time for something exciting.
Woo! Exciting!
I had a mouthful of coffee. I was excited too. Well, what you got, my brother?
Well, actually, something I started today. I'm pretty kind of excited about, actually. I was helping Sarah at work. She's a librarian, and she needed some help over there. She's got all the district librarians coming for a meeting in a couple of weeks, so she wanted to move her Dewey books around, the Dewey Decimal ones.
The Dewey Decimal System. Dewey came up with that.
Yes, he did. So she asked me if I would help her with it. So I was like, yeah, I like putting stuff in order. So it's I do.
I love putting stuff in order.
I did well. Last year before I tore my room up, or maybe it was the year before that, I put my Atari games in a different order, and put all my stuff back in there and put it in a different order again, and then my records are all in alphabetical order. So I figured I'm doing something now that actually benefits someone else besides me.
I understand. Did you stand in front of your Atari games when they were like that and go, "You're out of order"?
No.
Okay. Good.
I do just like staring at them sometimes, though.
All right. Well, that's
good.
It's
fun.
I do that with my beer glasses. So yeah, I understand.
So I got all the 900s done today. So I have to start at the end because she needs to put the reference books in with them too, and they're not in there yet.
Right.
But there's a lot of books. She hasn't been able to get to it for a while, so there's a lot of books that are out of order, like you just said.
You're out of order.
I did say go home, library, or drunk at one point because there's just weird books all over the place.
And this is exciting.
Yeah, I love it. It's fun.
Well, if you really enjoyed that, I appreciate that.
I do.
I am the same way when it comes to like making sense of DVDs or the beer glasses too. I have them in a certain location order where like all my beer glasses that have to do with Ireland, the four provinces.
Right, yeah.
Harps, Schmiddix, Guinness, and Samuel Smith are all in one location. Stella Artois is in one location. Sam Adams, Newcastle, blah, 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 England, New York, Britain, Germany, blah. Guinness up there in the corner.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm with you on that. Definitely.
Very good. Now I'm trying to find the Dewey Decimal number for countries because I can't remember what it was. I just did it.
I'm surprised they still use that with all the computerization.
Well, it's a good system. It needs some tweaks, but there's a program she does in the library that most of the books are filed differently. Mm-hmm. So 950s and 60s, that's countries.
960 countries.
No, the 950s and 960s are the Dewey Decimal number for countries. Oh, 972 also. I guess the later 900s.
Do you know the crack that had just opened in my brain, taking me back to like second grade? And that's the last time I ever thought of the Dewey Decimal System.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. It's just you took you got a nostalgia button, just went, and I just remembered everything about the Dewey Decimal System just now.
Yeah.
That's too much. I got to take a nap. It's true. There's a lot to that. I totally forgot. I used to take tests on that in school.
That's what they're doing.
Wow, and they still teach that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's good, because you'd think that it'd become null and void with Wikipedia and all that crap taking over the libraries and the e-books.
Yeah. It's hard. I don't think people use it to look up books.
Yeah.
I think they still go to they don't use a card catalog anymore either, so. But yeah, I think.
What number in the Dewey Decimal System is decimal, or even the Dewey Decimal?
I don't know, Kevin.
Wouldn't that be neat? If you said that number, would there be like some terrible plate shift in the earth? Or...
Yeah, the wormhole opens up.
Yeah.
You've gone too far! You're out of order!
So what's yours? As if I didn't know.
Well, you got a sheet right there in front of you telling you the whole thing.
That's right.
Trip to New Hampshire with my buddy Bribben. My brother Brian took me up there. Not my real brother Brian, my brother Brian of of Connecticut, a coworker of mine who I love dearly, good friend of mine, really close friend of mine, took me up to New Hampshire, and on the way, we stopped in Massachusetts, Vermont, and then hit New Hampshire, of course. New Hampshire is where family is, and there's a house in Vermont that he owns that we were going to open up, but it was way too cold, but at least we got to take a look at it and make sure that everything was okay with it. Tin roofs. Beautiful tin roofs, so the snow just melts right off. Everybody has a tin roof in Vermont. It's kind of freaky, at least where I went. But we took a trip up to New Hampshire. We stopped off at the Harpoon Brewery, took a tour of that. That was fun.
Cool.
Had a good time. And then we went to the Vermont Country Store, which I did nothing but eat because all they have is huge. Have you been up there before?
I think we have been there, yeah.
It's samples, crackers, cookies. Take some, put some jelly on it. How do you like this jalapeno strawberry kiwi jelly? It's delicious, sir. Oh no. And then
did you have any maple stuff, Kevin?
Oh, we get there. I went to Harding Hill, not at the Vermont Country Store. I tried some syrup. That was nothing. Nothing, I tell you, because once we arrived up further, we went to the Harding Hill Farms.
That sounds familiar.
Harding Hill Farms, really? Because the niece of Brian works there. Her name is Kelly, and she's a sweetheart, and she's married to the owner, Tyler.
Oh.
And I got to witness how they make syrup, and I've never, ever seen anything like this before in my life.
That's cool.
Have you've seen it before, I take it?
No, I haven't.
Sarah has. They have these caps that they put into the trees, and then it goes into a tube, and there's these miles of tubes going down the hill towards where the farm is making syrup. And it's taking maple from the trees, and it goes down, and the best time of year is in the edge of winter towards spring, because the temperature is just right, and the trees are pouring it out like water. It's beautiful. And it gets in there, and they put it in these huge machines, and then they mix it all together, and then it's wood burned. You know, it's they put cords of wood in there every 7 minutes to keep the thing boiling. They don't use it anyway. It's natural, everything. And then they put it in a spout, and they turn the spout on, and I got a little cup of that, and my God, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten in my life.
I love the maple sugar candy.
Oh, my God. Well, they had everything there. You could buy any form of maple anything. They also have their own meats up there. I got to meet some cows that were going to die. That was cool. I thought I'd feel bad, but they looked at me like, no, it's okay. Have another bite.
Yeah.
You know. And then after we did that, and it was a great trip, beautiful trip. And then after that, he took me up further into New Hampshire. We went to Sunapee.
Yeah.
Sunapee Lake. And we drove by Steven Tyler's house.
Wow.
Yeah, Brian.
When I think of New England, I think of Steven Tyler right away.
Do you?
No.
You're out of order, Ferg. The Steven Tyler's house is immense. It's beautiful. It's on Lake Sunapee, and a lot of people who live there say, oh, yeah, Steven Tyler in the spring and in the summer comes up here, and he goes and talks to people right here in the park. So guess where I'm going this summer? I'm going to meet Steven Tyler. Are you a fan of Aerosmith?
No.
Why not?
Because, well, I think because the earlier stuff doesn't sound all the same. After 89, it's just like all the same song.
Beatles don't sound the same.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Take it. Take the sentence.
What?
I don't know. I have nothing to beat you with except for Beatles.
I mean, there are bands that I do like that sound the same, but I just don't. I guess I kind of grew out of the Aerosmith. But like I said, the 70s stuff is great, but the stuff that you don't hear on the radio anymore.
Do you like the Rolling Stones?
Yeah.
All right, the Rolling Stones at their age performing sound immense. And what about Aerosmith? They sound great. You are uncomfortable talking about this because you made a face at me.
No, I just don't care for Aerosmith's music.
You made a face at me. You're like, you're going to change the subject.
I really don't like their version of Come Together.
That's what it is. They did a Beatles song and screwed it up.
No, it's just I don't like they don't play Big 10-inch on the radio anymore. I love that song.
I love that song. Big 10-inch record on the band who
Yeah.
plays the band who plays the tunes, I think. Is that it?
Same Old Song and Dance. I like that. They don't play that in the radio anymore.
No, they don't.
There are songs that I like, but like the later stuff, I mean, I loved Pump when it came out, but I can't listen to it anymore.
I respect that. I'll actually take it.
I did own it. I do have the Greatest Hits album, I think. So.
Yeah. Should I take 90% of that conversation out?
No, you can leave it in. It's fine.
That's it. Hey, Ferg, you want to do some news?
Let's do some news, Kevin.
Hey, Ferg, do you have any news?
Yes.
What would you like to do? Google, Yahoo Odd News, or Facebar?
I went on Yahoo and it started playing music, so screw that one.
Very well.
So we'll do Facebook.
You got it, baby. It's coming up.
Facebook Sidebar. Facebook Sidebar. Facebook Sidebar.
You don't have to purposely be later. All right, my brethren. You hit it like a big, nasty puppy dog.
All right. JCPenney, doing it wrong. 130.
Very good.
They're apparently closing 138 JCPenney stores.
Sad.
And oddly enough, they just started carrying appliances, which is kind of weird. I don't know if that led to them closing 138 stores. But I looked on there. There aren't any in Delaware that are closing. So I think we have one in our local mall. I don't really go to the mall that often anymore. I think there's only one in New Jersey. It's in a place I never heard of before. And let's see. Where are you, Kevin? Connecticut, right?
I live up here in the wonderful state of Connecticut.
Yeah. So let's see. That is what CT. Boy, MSN. I do not like your website one bit.
Language.
Sorry, damn it. No, I'm not going to take a moment to like MSN. You can
don't
screw yourself.
That's very good of you. That term has to do with tools, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Let's see. Connecticut Post Mall in Milford. Do you know where that is?
Mm-hmm.
No more JCPenney there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, who needs them?
Right.
Save a penny, spend a penny, my buttocks.
Okay.
Monopoly kicks out 3 classic game tokens.
Yeah, more bullshit.
Monopoly's iconic group of 8 game pieces has gotten a permanent update after an online vote. So now, not only can you play the boat, the cat, the car, the hat, or the doggy, you can play a duck, a dinosaur, or a penguin.
Wait, which ones are they getting rid of?
They're getting rid of the thimble, the wagon, and the shoe with the little...
Really?
I know the thimble was very important in my life. When I was a young boy, I used to put that thimble in areas you shouldn't. I could shoot it across. I could shoot it across the living room. I'll just say that much. Was bored one day.
All right. Secret Service. Oh, Secret Service laptop containing Trump Tower evacuation and floor plans stolen.
God, how are they going to get out now?
Oh, boy.
I see an exit sign, but should we take it? Should we take it?
Well, it does have floor plans. I mean, if there's like hidden rooms or something in there that people like panic rooms or whatever. I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of Trump or his towers.
Well, they found the backpack. It was in somebody's backpack. And the backpack was found, but the laptop has not been found. But apparently the Secret Service, I'm quoting now, Secret Service issued laptops contain multiple layers of security, including full disk encryption, and are not permitted to contain classified information. So I guess it's okay then.
Oh, well, there you go. Amy Schumer. Not a big fan of Amy. Do you like Amy Schumer?
I do, yeah.
I don't find her funny. I find her extremely pretty, and that's it. But I don't find her funny. But alt-right internet trolls, alt-right. What is alt-right? Is that the right alt button on the computer screen?
No, apparently that's the new word for Nazis.
Nazi internet trolls behind Netflix specials give it bad reviews. Okay, so Amy Schumer is insisting people really like her new special. It's just that the Nazi internet trolls are bringing her down. And in a interview, she was quoted saying,
La 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 la.
So that's it. Amy Schumer.
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, what you got there, Fergie?
To promote the new upcoming Power Ranger movie, one of the former Power Rangers pled guilty to killing his roommate. Not the best way to promote a new movie, I guess.
Hey, I got an idea. This is going to be a real eye catcher. Jeez.
So apparently actor Ricardo Medina Jr., funky Ricardo Medina, best known for his role as the Red Ranger in Power Rangers Wild Force, which I don't know what that is,
Right.
pled guilty to manslaughter in the stabbing death of his roommate. That's too bad.
I got Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
This one goes to the man with the booming system, top-down AC with the cooling system.
Don't know that.
Super bass. And Ty Dolla $ign joined Jason Derulo for a new Swalla video.
All right.
Are you excited?
I don't know who Jason Derulo is. Is he a country singer?
I have no clue. I don't even know who Ty Dolla $ign is. But he wears mink coats and a lot of jewelry, and then he's got a facelift that he's tightened up really tight on top of his head.
I don't know why I thought Jason Derulo was a country singer. I feel stupid now.
Oh, here's a sample of the song. Are you ready?
Sure.
Sure. Here it is.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
La 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 la.
Wow, it sounds exactly like Amy Schumer.
That is.
Did you see the video I sent you last night?
I did.
That's a dog. So if you're interested in the new Swalla video, please.
I just swallowed my coffee.
Hey.
Woo-hoo!
Well, Ferg, you know what time it is now, don't you?
What time is it? It's time for a commercial.
And what commercial do we have today? But let's celebrate Magic Tavern's 100th episode. And they're like stuck in this weird dimension where they have a country western 100th, a outer space 100th, and then they have 100th where it's like on Earth. And they're all intertwining the episodes. It's really cool. Go check it out. The Magic Tavern. Check them out.
Hey, quick, don't turn the podcast off. I know you probably left it on by accident, but I'm Arnie Niekamp from Hello from the Magic Tavern. This is what's going on. About a year ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King into the fantastical land of Foon. I'm joined by my co-host, a talking badger.
Chunt, please.
And a magical wizard.
I am Usador, blue wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius.
His name goes on a lot longer than that, but we don't have time for it. We interview adventurers, magical creatures, talking animals, and we talk about buttholes a lot. I apologize for that. If that sounds interesting, download Hello from the Magic Tavern.
And then you can join me in my quest to defeat the Dark Lord. Correct, Arnold?
Correct. Download it on Earwolf, and the entire back catalog is also on the Howl app.
And the coolest thing is that they are defeating the Dark Lord.
That's great, Kevin. I can't wait to hear it.
Cool beans, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so what time is it, my friend?
It's, who's on the phone?
Hi, who's on the phone?
Answer the phone!
Hey, Zoibulator and Fergulator. Hey, how you guys doing? Hope everything is copacetic for use. This is Sal, just calling from New Jersey. Just wanted to call and tell you guys how much I'm enjoying Please Stand By. So please keep up the great work. It's a great show. So I thought I'd just say, what's new in the LaSalle household, you might ask, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's bloody cold here. That's all I can say. We've got lots of ice and snow from the nor'easter, which is called Stella. By the way, why would anybody name a snowstorm or a blizzard after the working title for a 1970s video game console? I don't know. I do know that I had to break up my snow shovels finally, so you'd be glad to know that. I'm really glad I didn't donate them to the Smithsonian like I thought I might. In fact, all of my neighbors actually came over to borrow my snow shovels because of Stella. So right now, I guess I'm the hero of West Boysenberry Township, New Jersey. So anyway, I hope the snowstorm wasn't too bad for you guys in Connecticut and Delaware, respectively. This cold weather has also helped to remind me of why Sally DeSalasal, that's my wife. By the way, have I mentioned her before? Anyway, she wants us to move to our new condo in Del Boca Vista in Florida. I mean, I like warmer weather and all, but I don't know if I could survive becoming addicted to going to Denny's every day for breakfast, lunch, and the early bird special. And I guess that's just another first world problem among the many that pervade the existential ennui that living in these dark times dictate. But I digress. I do know one thing, though, guys. When we move to the Sunshine State sometime later this year, I know I'm going to miss my daily club meetings at the Sunoco station out on Route 22. Yeah, I call it the club, but it's actually just me and my three best friends. Let's see, there's Goopshab Galorki. He's a mild-mannered Armenian baker whose left ear alone is 6'2", probably. There's Rollo von Rickelshaus, a barrel-chested German-American mechanic whose favorite phrase is, for some reason, "Want to guess my shoe size?" And then there's Marvin van Ortner, who's a Victoria's Secret male model friend of mine. He's also a part-time truck driver who harbors an unrequited desire to be able to haul a truckload of furniture from Princeton, New Jersey to Yuma, Arizona on a single tank of diesel, probably while wearing a sequined thong, I might add. We just all sit around most afternoons on lawn chairs in the garage at the station. We munch on pork roll sandwiches and drink birch beer and discuss whatever topics tweak our fancies, like local politics, trading bundt cake recipes, and debating the true musical pitch of the bell whenever somebody drives in to get a fill-up. It can all get pretty cerebral. And Sally derisively calls our little club the Garden State Do-Nothings. Yeah, she might be spot on with that moniker. Anywho, speaking of pork roll, Sally and I went to Trenton the other day to visit the Pork Roll Museum. Bet you didn't hear about that. Yeah, we got to take the walking tour to see how pork roll is made. And yes, it is actually worse than seeing how hot dogs are made. And then we watched a 20-year-old 16-millimeter film on a Bell & Howell projector, no less, about the history of New Jersey pork roll and its impact on the culinary legacy of the northeastern United States, as it said. The film lasted about a minute and a half, so that should give you guys a clue as to how impactful that legacy really is. And believe it or not, it was narrated by 1990s pop star Rick Astley. So I guess you could say the tour group was rickrolled about pork roll. Yeah, it's not too funny, is it? Finally, at the end of the tour, we got to sample small bits of pork roll from the world's largest log of pork roll. Yeah, it's the size of an Airstreamer, about 20 feet long, 4 feet in diameter. You guys should check it out the next time you're traversing through Jersey. Oh, and by the way, Ferginator, the museum is run by Case, not by Taylor. And that reminds me, I've got some questions, because you know I've always got questions that have popped up into my head as of late, such as, how does one throw away a garbage can? I mean, do you use a larger garbage can to put it in? And how do you keep the sanitation worker from just leaving the garbage can where you wanted to throw it away on the curb, like he always does? It's just something to think about. Another question I came up with is, why were Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy such hits on radio back in the day? Oh, sorry, Ferg, I didn't mean to say that. Back in the old days. I mean, it's a ventriloquist act. How can anybody tell if Edgar's lips are moving on the radio? And finally, the last question I came up with is, who put the bop in the bop she bop she bop? And as a corollary to that question, I asked, who put the ram in the ram-a-lam-a ding dong? So, gentlemen, you need to put your thinking caps on for those queries. Lastly, I just wanted to ask the nerdalicious geek from the state of Dells, Bab Shermack, a question. So I think it's painfully obvious, to moi at least, that your supposed main squeeze, Maxine Levine of Racine, is reticent to come to the phone to confirm or to deny your coital braggadocio with her, right? Well, fine. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to belabor the animosity your claims and my disbelief are creating between us. And because I'm in a good mood today and I just want to keep it that way, we'll just leave it at that. As they used to say on Siskel and Ebert, we'll agree to disagree. Enough said. Well, anyway, I've got to go, gentlemen. My club meeting starts in a few minutes, and I don't want to miss the best seat in the house, which is actually a garage, of course. It's right next to the oil can display. And today's topic is supposed to be anthropomorphic amorphism in 18th century Eastern European literature. I just hope the birch beer is cold enough for me. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Thank you so much. All right, so who put the bam and the bam-a-lamma ding and the ding?
Barryman.
Barryman did it.
Barryman.
Barry.
He's the one who sang the song.
Man.
Well,
okay.
I guess he was asking the question. I don't know. But I have had to throw away a garbage can. I just put it in the other garbage can.
Did you? Did it work? Did they toss it? Or
they took it, yeah.
Oh, that's good. My favorite day was throwing hot coals from a barbecue the night before in one of those plastic dumpers provided by the county.
Oops.
Coming out the next morning and finding it part of the driveway. I couldn't even scrape it up. It just became part of the driveway. And I'm surprised how close I was to the other neighbors. Nobody heard it. Nobody saw it. You know, I guess you're not going to hear it melt, but at least see it. That there was black smoke on the side of the vinyl, so obviously it went up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never forget that. Well, thank you so much for calling Salad.
Thank you, Sal.
All right, Ferg Poo Poo. I got to ask you a question.
What question are you going to ask me?
Have you seen any
Wow. I think, no.
That's the second week in a row.
No, I talked about Columbo last time.
Oh, yeah, you talked about
But we watched more Columbos, and I think I already talked about the Great British Baking Show. We started watching that again, too. But I think I've already talked about that.
Yeah.
So that's all we've been watching. We've been...
busy?
Past couple weeks, we've been real busy. Yeah, either Sarah's working late at work or we have somewhere to go. So,
have you started your hot cross buns yet?
Oh, yeah. On Ash Wednesday.
Yeah, I love those.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I watched Ron Miller.
Which you didn't participate in, by the way.
What did I not participate in?
Ash Wednesday.
How do you know that?
Because I listened to your program, The Pastor and the Pappy. Right here on McCoycast.
Well, all right. Should I explain what that sound is for everybody who doesn't know what that is?
You did already. It's a dog.
And then
and the owner is kind of
pinching the face.
His face, yeah.
Okay.
I pinch your face. Your head. I'm pinching your face.
Kids in the hall.
That's right.
I crush your head.
Crush your head. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Same thing. He says that. I pinch your face. He throws that in there.
He said that, yeah, but I said something else. I didn't say crush.
You said I pinch your face.
But I said I head too. I said squash your head, I think.
This is all going.
No, it's fun. Do 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 do.
Love that song. I did record that. I watched Ron White.
Tater salad.
You like Ron White?
I haven't seen much, but what I have seen I liked, yeah.
Yeah. We watched a Little Unprofessional episode, 2012 that came out. Check it out on Hulu, please. It's on there if you have Hulu, and it's in the free movie department. Not in the free movie. I guess you're paying for 2 hour special. 2 hour special.
2 hours. Wow.
Filmed live at the Paramount Theater in Austin, Texas, 2012. And I like Ron White. He does make me laugh. I love his faces he makes and the stories he tells and this, that, and the others. And I actually have another DVD of his called I Can't Fix Stupid. That's one that I have.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it has like an American Idol cover, blue and neon.
I don't know. I would have seen it online.
And it was 2010, I think. I can't remember, but it's I loved it. Any movies
It's pretty funny.
Want to see?
Any movies I want to see?
Yes.
I want to see Lego Batman.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to see Logan.
Yes.
What else is out? I don't even know what's out anymore.
Otherwise, I don't think there's much to choose from. They're going to crap all over chips pretty soon.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm going to take a wait and see.
I'm not interested.
On chips.
And then Alien, the new Alien, the Contagion. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be good.
Okay, I think was the last. Oh gosh, what was it called?
Last Samurai.
Prometheus. Didn't Prometheus get kind of bad reviews, but the new one that's coming out was supposed to be a lot better?
Well, no, Prometheus, and then there was Prometheus 2, and that got crap.
Oh, okay.
If I am right about Prometheus 2.
I can't keep up. I've only seen the first 2 Alien movies.
I enjoyed Prometheus. I really did. It did get crapped on.
Did you?
And
Yeah.
I love all the aliens. I got the quadrilogy, including Alien versus Predator next to that. And then I have Prometheus, and then I have whatever came after Prometheus. I could be wrong about Prometheus 2. I don't remember. And then I will have Contagion. I love them all. I love it. I have the video game.
Now, is it true that I thought I heard somebody say that if you don't think of it as Alien prequels, that it's okay?
Yeah.
It's better that way? Okay.
Yeah. Because it seems to have a little bit to do with it, but it really doesn't. Does that make any sense? Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Before we
the first 2 are great. I love those movies.
Me too. You know how we do opening vignettes and you talk to Jerry?
Yeah.
I want to show you really quickly what it's like to get up in the morning and seriously talk to Jerry.
Okay.
It's not much different than when we do the opening vignettes.
All right.
Here you go. Good morning. How are you doing? You doing good? Did you have a good night's sleep? You look so cute. You do. You been doing good? Yeah, me too. Huh? What did you do last night? Nothing? Oh. I slept. Remember, you came and woke me up a couple times, remember? Well, I'm gonna get up and make my coffee, alright? Yeah, I love you too. And that's it. It's weird.
Love Jerry.
He's doing all of that from laying on his side, just staring at me after eating.
Aww.
So he doesn't want to eat. He just looks so serious. He's like, wow. Yeah.
He's a talkative little guy.
He loves talking, so it's pretty funny
Yeah.
that you talk to him, and it's pretty close to what I deal with on a daily basis.
And he was talking to you while you were doing the Pastor and the Pappy right here on
God,
McCoy
he was
Cast.
going crazy.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know what the point.
It ain't right, dude. I said McCoy Cast at the beginning.
What did she say?
Over and over into my head, like, there's no McCoy Cast at the end. What?
What did she say?
She said you have to say McCoy Cast at the end. It's driving her crazy that I haven't said McCoy Cast after.
You are a family of making sure everything's in order. That is true. For those who didn't understand what just happened, poor Sarah just couldn't take it that Ferg didn't say McCoy Cast at the end of dun 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 dun.
McCoy Cast.
All right, Fergie, you know what time it is now. I'm going to just go ahead and play.
Oh, hell yeah.
What you got for me, baby?
I got, guess what? Part 3 in a never-ending saga of gifts from Willie.
Jeez. I would marry him by this point. He owns you.
He does.
Oh.
Yellow Submarine Lego set. This is for Sarah and I.
Don't open it. You did.
No, we're going to open it.
Oh. It's a
Sarah says she loves it.
It's in Mika. Hi, Sarah. You're loving it.
Yeah, she loves Yellow Submarine.
Oh, cool.
And we actually went to see it in the theater a couple years ago when they remastered it again.
I remember you doing that. We talked about it on one of the shows.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
Was it that soon? That not that long ago? Okay, I guess not. Okay.
Yeah, it's in one of our episodes.
But yeah. So he sent it. I don't know where he got it or when he got it, but oh yeah. Hold on, I got to show you the part 2 of the. Oh crap! There's too much crap everywhere.
Take me with you, Ferg.
What?
We're going on a journey, folks.
Going on a journey. See it?
No.
Glove.
Can you
The
have your
glove.
beautiful assistant point to it for me?
Point to it, sir.
To point to a glove?
Yeah. Point to a pointing glove.
Oh, I'm not even looking up there. I'm looking on the table. That is
Oh,
a
you
huge oven glove.
It's a glove. If I say glove, and you're looking on the table, and you don't see a glove in the background.
Thank you, Sarah.
That's an actual thing from the 60s, from the movie.
Is it?
That's hanging up.
The
Yeah.
actual...
It's a promo. It was a promo item back then.
And
Like
it's
a pop
actually...
out.
Oh, wow, that's freaky.
Yeah.
Does Will spend his time just figuring out what everybody needs and, like, has it in his pocket?
I think so, yeah. He's a good guy.
He is a
He's
really good guy.
I can never repay him for all this stuff.
No, you
There's
can't.
no way.
You'd have to do the Willie podcast.
Yes.
Today we're going to talk about Willie's hair. It's brown. It's lush. And
But
tomorrow...
he had a good idea. When we do... I usually do the Extra Life Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to do it every year now because I skipped a year. But he said this would be a good thing to take a break and play with the Legos, put the Legos together, Sarah and I.
Oh.
And film us doing that.
So you don't have to do video games.
It's just games. People play
I could do this.
board games and stuff. Yeah, you could do it.
I could do it as well. I have to think of Jenga or something, because I have MS and I shake, and that's an accident. Well, that's a real challenge for me.
I'm not laughing that you have that.
I don't mind. I do not mind. You know I'm all about it. I am all about it.
What is that?
This is my show and tell.
What is it?
Guess.
Is it a stapler?
It does look like a stapler.
It's a pedal of some sort.
It is a pedal. It's a pedal for a piano.
Okay.
It's a piano pedal, digital, but look how it looks like a real foot pedal.
So what does it do?
It's for my keyboard.
So what does it do?
It's a sustain pedal for my keyboard.
Oh, sustain pedal.
Just like a real piano, and it's made by My Gig.
My Gig?
I don't know what company that is.
Your Gig?
No, My Gig.
Your Gig?
No.
Third base.
MUIGIG. And it's really cool. I love this sucker because it feels like a real pedal. It looks like a real pedal, and it's like the brass pedals you get on a piano.
Yeah.
And it's metal, and then you press down on it, and it has the same tension a metal pedal would have.
Very cool.
And it's comfortable, and I can play barefooted, and that's the way I used to play when I was a kid.
Ew.
And again, I have to think. I have to thank Kevin McLaughlin again.
Oh, very good. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you again, Kevin. And yeah, now the entire Christmas present is gone.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So here's my question.
Yes.
3 pedals on a piano. One's a sustain. One is the not sustain. What's the third one for?
The first one normally sustain. The second one is actually a dampener so that it's quieter. Even quieter. It softens it down.
Okay.
The third one you can push down and push over, and that's permanent disdain. Disdain?
Permanent disdain?
It's permanent hatred for the piano. No, it's a permanent sustain. At least that's what it was on my Bremen. I would push it down
Permanent
and over.
sustain. Okay.
No, that's not what it is. I forget what the third one is. The third one, I think, racks a different set of strings.
What?
Or mutes a certain set of strings, because there's normally on the upright I grew up with, there was 3 strings per note.
Okay.
Okay, so I think what the third pedal did what the third pedal did was mute 1 or 2 of those strings to make it sound much different.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
That's another guess.
I got it. Got it.
Some don't have 3, some only have 2.
Very good.
Podcast online. That takes talking. It's dead air. Dead air, friend.
That's for you to fix, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's your job. My job is to show up and look pretty.
Perfect. Can I please have the record sitting over there?
Sure. There you go.
Thank you. Oh, this is a nice one.
Hey, Ferg, have you heard the music?
Oh, no.
Hey, baby.
Hi. What? I'm Ferg, not Kevin.
No, it's a baby.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry. I thought you said Kevin. I'm
How'd
sorry.
you hear Kevin from baby?
I couldn't hear you.
You're a little deaf. Maybe you can hear. If you can't hear me, can I follow you?
No.
Because my mommy told me to follow my dreams.
Oh.
Yeah. Ferg, I have some bad news.
Oh, what's that?
My bed is broken. Can I sleep in yours?
No, you can't.
Oh. Well, before I go, do you want to play carnival?
No, I don't. I'm
Are
sorry.
you sure? All you do is sit on my face and guess how much you weigh. No, we don't. Maybe next time. Bye, Ferg.
You all right there? Ferg. Ferg. Speak. Did you mute it? Oh, there you are. You all right? Are you okay?
Oh, my God.
It's a good thing Sarah's not in the room when she calls. So, have you heard any music there, Fergie?
I have.
How much do you weigh? Go ahead. What have you heard? I'm sorry. Did you like that one?
Oh, it hurt. Let me breathe a minute.
46 and climbing, ladies and gentlemen.
47.
Oh, crap. You are 47.
That's right. Okay.
This is when you're older than me for a couple of months.
Oh, yeah. Let me get a drink here. Don't say anything.
I will not.
Okay. So, shh. So, are you familiar with the Zilch podcast?
No.
No. So, the Zilch podcast is a podcast about the monkeys.
Oh, cool.
It's hosted by a guy named Ken Mills. He does podcasts on Kiss and Cheap Trick as well.
Okay.
And it's a really, really great podcast. They do like album reviews and they go through the shows, one by one as they came out. They do kind of like commentary tracks,
right,
on the shows, and they have interviews with all kinds of people. So this week there wasn't really going to be a show, but one of the people who are on there played a bunch of bootleg stuff that he had that he's been collecting since the early 80s. So there was some interesting stuff on there that I hadn't heard, but there was also like was a Davy Jones solo show from 1980, I think, that I never heard.
Right.
Where he was kind of, I think he was in his monkey suck period. But,
right.
So what they did play was, I don't know if you remember when they first came around and Mike Nesmith wasn't with them, but he joined them for one show. He played a couple songs, I think, in California. They played those. I think I heard them once, but I hadn't heard them in a long time. And then there was when they put out the Just Us album, which I think is unfairly maligned by Monkees fans. In 1997, they did a tour. They were supposed to do a tour in England and America with just the four of them.
Mm-hmm.
Nesmith did the one in England, but then he bowed out in America, and I think Davey got PO'd at him and stuff. But
no,
they did. They played a gig for Billboard.
Yeah,
in 1997, just the four of them, and it was really good. They played 3 songs there, so it was cool to hear that stuff.
That is pretty cool. Did you like the Justice album?
I did. Yeah, I did.
I got into it halfway, and then I was like, Even the latest album, I got to admit, there's a little too much Matthew Sweet and not enough Monkees in there.
We can get into that, but I'd rather not. I mean, I know what you're saying and exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
Was he actually? Did he? I don't think he contributed a song, but I know what you're saying.
Production rights. He did a lot of production for them.
No, that's Schlesinger from Fountains of Wayne.
Then
Adam
that's
Schlesinger.
what the problem was.
He produced the record.
Okay, so
I don't think Matthew Sweet had anything to do with it.
Did Matthew Sweet write anything?
I don't think so.
Then why is his
name? He may have
in
contributed something, but they didn't pick it. What?
I thought he did stuff for it.
I don't think so. I think for me, I like Justice because they didn't go back to the 60s. They kind of try to go forward.
That I do appreciate.
Yeah, but the one that came out, what was it called now? Good Times. I couldn't remember the title.
That's the latest one.
That's the one that came out last year that everybody was gaga over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are some great songs on there, like Me and Magdalena is one of my favorite Monkey songs now. But it's just that they all sound way too 60s, and I wish that it didn't.
Yeah, that I understand. That's the thing I don't think I could chew. So you're right, they went backwards instead of forwards.
Andy Partridge wrote 2 songs that they recorded. I love XTC, and I love that they're 60s based, but those are just 2 syrupy 60s songs, and I didn't like those. What'd you listen to?
As the Power Station.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I had to hear that again. That we get to multiply. Tell me how you do it. Feel the heat. My favorite is the what's the song where the hi-hat is just kicking? Tony Thompson on drums, baby.
He's great.
Oh, what is that song? Bang a Gong. I love the hi-hat open.
I love the drums on that record. It was a really good
such a good album. Bernard Edwards.
Didn't he tour with Genesis when Phil Collins was singing lead? He did, okay.
Yes, he did. Robert Palmer, Andy Taylor, Tony Thompson, John Taylor, Michael DeBar says.
Well, he didn't come in until after Robert Palmer left.
Right.
You replaced Robert Palmer.
These are all the members that have been in that band.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You need to do a music podcast.
I'm planning on a podcast, but I will be doing music within the podcast. It won't be just strictly.
You're going to do an entertainment show?
Yeah, sort of.
Talk about it!
What?
Let me make the record sound.
I talked about it on the last episode.
You did?
Yeah.
I got to listen again. I have no memory of this.
Yeah, I hope to start it up pretty soon.
I cannot wait to hear that. Do you need a theme song?
I have one.
Well,
I did it myself.
Didn't hurt my feelings.
No.
Oh, you did it yourself? Then I didn't. No. Yeah.
Not really.
You lied.
It's called Welcome to Podcast Theme Song 2009. All the podcasts I first started listening to had theme songs that were made in GarageBand, and they all sounded the same.
I can't wait to hear what this is going to be about. I have no clue what's going on. But, okay. I do know one thing, Ferg.
Yes.
Happy St. Patrick's Patrick's Day.
Yes. Did you eat your Lucky Charms for breakfast?
No, but I did kiss a green frog. I have no clue. I did nothing.
I forgot that you just reminded me. We used to make frogs for St. Patrick's Day in the bakery.
Really?
Yeah. You took a cupcake, turn it upside down.
Yeah.
Then you get some red buttercream, kind of like pale red.
Yeah.
Make a big mound of buttercream on it.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the refrigerator to firm it up a little bit. And then you get some green fondant icing and you pour it over. So it covers it, looks like a frog. And then you take the metal spatula and stick it in the front and open up a little bit so you get the red inside that looks like a mouth. And then you put little eyeballs on it. And I'm serious. We used to make them and sell them in the store for St. Patrick's Day.
Now that's pretty dang cool.
And then years later, I made one for my niece who was like, I think she was 2 or 3. And I think we have pictures of it. And, you know what happens when kids eat cake.
Oh, it's all over their faces, fingers, wall, table.
Yes.
The dog, the cat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too cute, though.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It was fun making those.
Well, that's what I listen to.
What?
Power Station.
Oh. I thought we were talking about St. Patrick's Day.
I'm going to sleep so good tonight. I can feel my brain melting. We're only at 9 o'clock. We're doing good.
We are doing good. Have you had a Shamrock Shake this year?
I have not had a Shamrock Shake this year because I think they're disgusting.
Yeah. Why?
I'm not a big fan of mint in anything. I used to like peppermint schnapps. I even have peppermint schnapps glasses. I tried some this past Christmas and realized I don't like mint in my drinks, my candies, my cakes, my ice creams. They don't belong there. They belong in 2 things: a peppermint and a York peppermint patty. That's it.
I like peppermint schnapps and hot chocolate or coffee.
Oh. Hey, Ferg. I know I'm into you for like $60. Can I please just borrow 1 more quarter?
I guess.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You put it in here in this slot?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I used to shoot thimbles across the room.
Have you played any video games?
Pew, pew, pew! Pew, 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 pew. So I played a very cool Atari 2600 game. Big surprise, right?
What?
Right? It's a homebrew game called Scuzzy Side.
Oh, I like the name of it.
Scuzzy Side is remember, Scuzzy is a connector on your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it's basically
old school.
You have to collect data bits on the different tracks of a hard drive.
This is a good idea for a video game.
It was. It's a bit. A guy named Joe Graham made it back in 2001. I got to talk to him this week.
Oh, nice.
For my podcast.
Very sweet.
So that's the next episode that will be coming out.
What's the name of your podcast?
It's called the Atari 2600 Game by Game Podcast.
Go check it out every day. We find out more about Atari games and what they are and what makes it, and see and take it. It's out of order.
Yeah, get it while you can.
Hot.
It's a fun game. It's a paddle game. Well, originally it was a paddle game. Then he redid it a few years later to make it for paddle. Exactly, paddle and joystick.
Nice.
Yeah, it's an awesome game. I wish I hadn't waited this long to play it.
2001. Yeah, 16 years.
2000. I was actually at the show where he was selling it. Not the original show, but the show, like 2 shows after that.
Did he see you walk by the booth and then you heard someone say, "I'll see you 16 years from now"?
Yeah. That'd be funny.
You'll be back. They always come back.
But it's a really cool game. He did a really good job. That's the only one he'd made, though.
That's pretty damn cool, though.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool idea.
Scuzzy.
He says it's really geeky, but I don't think so.
Well, that's what they said about Jonathan Colton, and look at him. He's making billions working on the next record already.
Yeah.
You can pre-order it at jonathancolton.com.
Very good.
What's it called again? Scuzzy
Side.
Scuzzy Side.
Yep.
Check it out, guys.
SCSISIDE.
Thank you.
Scuzzy Side.
Well, I played a game called Enemy Front.
The Sea and Enemy Front?
The Sea and Enemy Front. It's a gooper. It's a Enemy Front, a World War II game. First-person shooter developed and published by CIA Games for Microsoft Windows. Do you know how you can tell when you got a CIA game in your computer? Because as soon as you hit, the icon to play the game, all of a sudden it's dead quiet, and all of a sudden you hear, and a bullet comes flying across your screen, scaring the living crap out of it. In fact, I'll put it in a clip right here so you can hear it later.
Okay.
Holy crap, was that loud?
That was crazy.
I know it. Scares me every time, but
every time.
It was available on Microsoft Windows, and it still is. Came out in 2011. I was surprised. It was released in June 10th of 2014. It was announced in 2011 because I can't read. PlayStation and Xbox 360 is available, but it's a really fun game, especially to do when you're trying to be stealthy.
Okay.
And if you time your movements right and all that stuff, you can get up to the Nazi guy when he's not looking at you, and you hear him going, "I think I'm Dorfiken Eisentitel," and then you get up behind him while he's screaming at the other guy because he got the toast wrong. And you're like, "I said to jelly, spread him." And then when he says that, yes, take the knife and right up his thimble shooter.
We've mentioned Nazis quite a bit on this episode.
Yeah. Got a little thing going here. All right, Ferg. It's time for the ending song choice for this particular episode.
I found a treasure house of music. The sound engineer is ready. The musicians are set. Now examined and found flawless, it is recorded for you by the world's greatest artist.
The ending song of choice from the world's greatest artist, of course, will be me. Again. I've been working on Spring Memories for the Zerbitron album collection, to be found at zerbitron.bandcamp.com.
Go get it. It's free. Isn't it free, Kevin?
Everything's free.
Free for you.
Everything free for you. You like. You come. You look. You listen. You love.
We create because we must.
We do. We give because we love.
We can't help it.
We love.
Yes.
Spring 1980, The Thaw, from Zerbitron's upcoming album, due out in May for digital download for free. Spring Memories. Would you pay with a credit card?
La la.
Would you pay with traveler's checks?
La la.
Would you pay with a Diners Club card, Ferg?
La la.
No, it's completely free for you listening at home.
Awesome.
Thanks. Well, Ferg, a cappella or choir? Last time you picked choir.
Let's pick.
You got a 50% chance of getting this right. I just want to thank Ferg.
A cappella.
Oh, okay. I just want to thank you very much for the time that you put in again.
Thank you, Kevin.
Episode.
You.
No, thank
you. There you are, over there.
Get your finger out of my camera.
Oh.
That's weird.
Bring your thimble shooter.
Yeah, get a thimble shooter.
Did it again. I do farther this time.
And I definitely want to wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day. Remember, don't put green beer into the mannequins that are standing too close to the fireworks.
Right.
And make sure not to eat any candy that is given to you from strangers this St. Patrick's Day. Don't open any Christmas gifts marked Die Infidel. And until next time, this is Ferg saying,
Irish potatoes!
Another good one in the can! That was fun.
That's what she said.
Derp. Shelly asked me once, she says, what the hell does derp mean? I said, I don't know. Ferg says it all the time. What is derp? Just the same?
It's an internet meme that, like, when you make a weird face.
Lecter.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find a good example for you.
Say goodbye to the recording.
Bye, recording.
I love you.
All of Zerbinator's music and podcasts are under the Creative Commons license, which allows retelling and rebroadcasting as long as the author is notified and credited. For more great escape pods, please visit www.zerbinator.wordpress.com. If you would like to contact Zerbinatorland, you can send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com or give us a call at 571-408-ZERB or 9372.
What are you drinking? Water?
Ground water, baby. Only the best. Spare no expense.
Simply the best.
Than all the rest.